Well, we are so fortunate today to have you, Kimber Walton. Kimber is our regional director for all things technology here at Keller Williams, and she also happens to be a expert at building a business through social media. Been teaching this for a lot of years. Actually, been teaching it straight out of the freaking MREA playbook, which is nice because it's all based on those models and systems. And so, Kimber, I wanted to ask you real quick because I've had a bunch of questions coming at me over the last few weeks or so. Um, this is probably an obvious one for you, but like, what do I post?
So that is the most common question I get asked, and the hardest question to answer specifically because it changes constantly. So as of today, the end of 2024, the answer is you want to post. Well, this is the evergreen answer. You're always
Okay.
going to want to first research trends, understand what is performing well. The reason why you want to understand what's performing well is that's how you're going to have the most reach and the most engagement. And those are the two things that I focus on when I am posting content, what works. To directly answer your question, as of right now, what is working is hyper local information, specifically the medium that would be put out through is Reels. Reels is a
Okay.
good way not only to increase your audience, but then obviously more people that see it could relate to more people following you. And then now you have a bigger net that you're casting for growing your business.
Cool. And I know that you've taught before just using AI, giving us a little bit of prompt guidance for that. And then also something that's really cool is you've created these templates that just have a very professional look when you're doing these posts. So I know you'll talk a little bit more about that in the class that we'll let you know about here in a minute. The other question I get a lot too is like it's a crowded market in that social media. So how do I stand out?
So you want to look at what everyone else is doing and do it your way. So again, I'm on team trends, right? Trends in the sense of social media is a really positive word. Trends sometimes isn't always a positive word. Sometimes it feels like it's traffic, right?
Okay.
So for trends in social media land, this is good. However, what sets you apart? And I know you just pulled up the Millionaire Real Estate Agent Playbook from the
Hmm.
original book that was written. Yes, the original book that was written, the publication, we talk a lot about that in Millionaire Real Estate Agent is being able to understand, be able to articulate the your value proposition at any given time, why people should hire you. We talk a lot about that in Millionaire Real Estate Agent. And so
Yeah.
specifically how you stand out is you're being able to do all the fun trends but articulate why people hire you, what set of services you provide that is different,
Yeah.
because different also is a way you stand out.
Right. And then being the local economist, right? So
Mm-hmm.
knowledge is the currency that we spend to earn our clients' trust. So being very focused on local trends, right? So people look to you as the person that has the information, builds that trust, right?
Yep.
Cool. And
Yes.
I know you'll
And
probably, yeah, go ahead.
oh, I was just going to say, and look at maybe 20 years ago, how did we get information? Primarily, our news organizations were
Hmm.
most of our information funnel. And now everybody is getting their information from social media. So the power that we have as real estate agents specifically to inform people of what is going on in the community, what new fun splash pad is here, what are some of the things that are happening that we need to know about as residents and
Hmm.
just being involved in the community. That's actually an opportunity for us now to be the deliverers of that message.
Cool. Now, one last question. Um,
Yeah.
how do I plan out content while making it feel, organic or authentic, right? What's that cadence that I need to do?
The number one thing What is the one thing such that by doing it that everything else becomes easier or unnecessary is as a real estate agent planning out a content day. And I'm not even saying multiple days, one day where it's the day you did your hair, you put on the nice blazer and plan out what your content is for the month. Get all the video because, again, video is a trend, a high performer, back to those first things. And then it will feel organic because then you can plan it out. If I have an assistant, I can have them help me do that. But if I am day to day, just a couple steps ahead of that, what you don't have in that cadence is a strategy. And if you don't have a
Mm.
strategy, well, what's the point? Other than maybe I see your face a little bit more than if you're not on social media.
Cool. Yeah. I know that you have a lot to say on this subject, and I want to thank you in advance. Kimber's actually going to come to the Keller Williams Salt Lake City Market Center on January 10th, which is Tuesday, and it'll be from 12:30 to 2. And you're actually going to be teaching straight out of the playbook here, which is cool because what we're trying to do is build certainty in our agents' lives so they can actually grow a business. Obviously, housing has been in a recession really, I think, since June of 2022. And the things that we need to do, we need to be different about it. We need to be strategic about it. We need to be doing things that are based upon proven models and systems. And Kimber, you bring that to us. And so I want to thank you in advance. I personally will be there at the class. I've got a lot of my friends that are going to come and join me for that. So I want to let you guys know you are totally invited to come. Just hit us up on this. You can see the Eventbrite link there. Go ahead and register, and we'll see you there. And Kimber, thank you again for your time today. I appreciate it.
I'm excited. I'll